This is question 46 on chemistry from the 2018 NSAA. So the question tells you that phosphorus, which is a non-metallic element, forms two chlorides that are common, phosphorus trichloride and phosphorus pentachloride, the trichloride having a boiling point of 76 and pentachloride of 161 degrees C. It then asks you which of these statements best explains the difference in the boiling points. 1. More covalent bonds in PCl5, so more energy is needed to break them. 2. Stronger forces between molecules in liquid PCl5. And 3. Weaker covalent bonds in PCl3, so less energy required to break them. So what's happening during the boiling process? We have a liquid phosphorus chloride which is heated to a certain temperature, the boiling point, to form the gas. Notice that points 1 and 3 talk about breaking covalent bonds, but what do you think is the problem here? Well, the blue circles represent phosphorus chlorides, and you can see from the diagram that the internal structure of these doesn't change at all, only the distance between them. So what can we conclude from this? Covalent bonds aren't breaking in this process, so we can safely cross off points 1 and 3 that talk about breaking covalent bonds. Now let's look at point 2, which claims that PCl5 has stronger forces between molecules. Would this explain why PCl5 has the higher boiling point than PCl3? Well, what do we know about intermolecular forces? The main ones like to be the van der Waals force, which acts between any two molecules. How would this change between PCl5 and PCl3? Well, remember that the larger molecule has the stronger van der Waals force, which is clearly PCl5 in this case. And this would mean that more energy is required to separate them, which is happening during boiling because the molecules are forced apart. And where does this extra energy come from? That's in the form of heat, which explains the higher boiling point that PCl5 has. So point 2 does explain this. So we can say that that's correct. This corresponds to answer C on the question paper.